Hello everyone, my name is Cheryl Baltazar. I'm a nurse practitioner in movement disorders neurology, and today I would like to talk about freezing of gait. Please understand that the content of my video does not replace medical advice. My goal is to help you in between visits with your neurologist or your movement disorder specialist. And if you have any questions or concerns, you have to reach out directly to your provider. But I hope that my videos help out in between those appointments. What is freezing of gait really? It's when your feet get stuck when you're trying to walk. So usually it happens when you're initiating the walk. So you start to walk and your feet are stuck on the floor. You attempt to lift up the foot and it's glued onto the floor. It feels heavy. It feels like literally stuck on the floor. Sometimes it happens when you're making a turn or in narrow hallways. There are situations that can trigger this as well. So you're going when you are in a crowd, when people are approaching you, multiple stimuli all at once sometimes can make you feel frozen when you are going into a doorway, when you're anxious. So a lot of things can actually produce freezing of gait, and it's different for every individual. Why do we have to know about freezing of gait? Because freezing of gait can cause falls and disability, and it can lead to injuries. And we are trying to prevent injuries, especially as we're getting older. We are more at risk for fractures. So we have osteopenia, osteoporosis, and when you fall, you have a lot more complications. So freezing of gait should be, when you recognize that you have that, it should hopefully be optimized, avoided, prevented at all costs if we can. You have to bring this up to your doctor the next time you meet with them. What can we do while we're waiting for that appointment? So freezing of gait can usually respond to medications. I would say can, because there are freezing of gait that are stubborn and they would not respond to medications. You have to take note of the timing of the freezing of gait. Is it more prominent in relation to your medication? Do you get more of those when you are about to take the next dose of your medication? Do you have resolution of the symptoms of freezing when you take your medication? Is it more at the end of the day? Is it more when you're tired? Is it more when you haven't gotten enough sleep? So you have to log what are possible contributors to the symptom. You have to recognize that you're frozen so that you don't fall. You have to stop. When your feet are frozen, when you cannot move, you have to stop. Take a deep breath and then try and take march. So marches and then go. Okay? Some people, when they're standing in a crowd, for example, in an elevator, have one foot in front of the other. So when you're ready to go out, you can just go. A lot of times the freezings happen when the feet are side by side. So you can try and put one foot in front of the other, and then you can try and go. Try to play a music when you're doing your exercises. So look for exercises with 120 beats per minute tempo in YouTube, or I like to say YouTube because there are a lot of videos available in here. You can type 120 BPM music, and you have to pick something without lyrics so it doesn't distract you. Play it, do your exercises with it every morning. Do it for 10 minutes, rest. Do it for another 10 minutes, rest, and do it a total of 30 minutes. March, walk forward, walk sideways, side steps, and then backwards if you are stable. And usually that is very helpful, targeting freezing of gait or targeting walking symptoms, that abnormality in your walking. What else usually helps? Looking at the floor and pretending, thinking that there's a line that you have to cross. When you're frozen, you think of a line in front of you and then you cross over it. It is also helpful if you have a family member or caregiver with you and you're frozen, you just couldn't get out of that position, get help. They have to put their foot in front of your foot. So your foot, have them put their foot in front of it, and then you cross over. What else usually helps? Clapping, then go. That's why music with the tempo is very helpful, because your body will actually entrain to the music. So you'll remember that tempo, you're gonna play it in your head, and then you go. There's a beat that you can follow, and the body usually follows that beat. The feet can follow that beat, and then you go. When really the freezing of gait is very significant, that it causes a lot of or multiple falls throughout the day or injuries, and they don't respond well to the medication, or while we're waiting for the medication to work. You can also, of course, get physical therapy involved. They will have targeted exercises for freezing of gait. If they specialize in Parkinson's disease, they will have different tricks, sensory tricks that they can employ. There are different canes or devices, walker with a laser light that usually helps. There is a targeted exercise that is specifically for Parkinson's disease. It's called LSVT, Lee Silverman Voice Training. They have it for the speech therapy, but they also have a physical therapy, so like an intensive exercise, and then they target freezing of gait. So it's LSVT big is what we call it. So you can actually go to their website, and they should look for a place closer to your residence. So those are the things that can be helpful to target freezing of gait. If you have any other recommendations that have worked for you, you are very welcome to post it on the comments, and let me know if there's other concerns that you would like to talk about, so we can talk about it here in our little community. And I'll see you again the next time. Thank you.